refers to the unauthorized taking or stealing of another person's property with the intent to permanently deprive the owner of that property. It involves the physical or virtual possession of someone else's assets, goods, money, and services without their consent, permission, or authority. The following example that we provide was some example of theft. This include larceny, which is taking property of others without consent or permission. Robbery, the action of taking property unlawfully from a person or place by force, threat, or intimidation force.
Theft, encompassing a wide range of offenses from petty larceny to grand theft, can leave victims feeling violated, betrayed, and helpless. The emotional distress experienced by victims often extend beyond the immediate loss of property, as it can trigger feelings of vulnerability, anxiety, and anger. The financial ramification of theft can be particularly challenging, especially for individuals with limited resources, as they grapple with replacing stolen items, dealing with insurance claim, and potentially facing debt. Second, the emotional impact of theft can be profound, leading to an anxiety, depression, and difficulty coping. Counseling services provide victims with a safe space to process their emotions, develop coping mechanism, and address any underlying trauma. Support group offer a sense of community and connection with others who have experienced similar victimization. Next was education and prevention. Raising awareness about theft prevention strategies can empower individuals to reduce the risk of becoming victims in the future. This can involve educating the public about common theft methods, security measures, and reporting procedures.
What are the significance and prevalence of our topic, which is theft? In terms of economic impact, results in financial losses for individuals, businesses, and communities, affecting economic growth and stability. Assets depreciation is also one of the impact caused by a crime committed through theft.
Psychological, social, and legal impact of a thief to our victims. In terms of psychological impact and if it may cause anxiety, guilt, and depression to a victim. They may experience anxiety because they are worried for what possible happen next to him. Many victims experience feelings of violation, vulnerability, and insecurity as their personal space of belongings have been invaded. This can lead to anxiety, stress, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, particularly if the thief involve a break-in or physical confrontation. Victims may also feel anger, frustration, or helplessness over the loss of valuable or essential items. In some cases, the emotional distress caused by the thief can result in long-term mental health challenges, such as depression or difficulty trusting others. They may also lose their trust, and victims may withdraw from the social interactions due to fear or embarrassment, especially if the thief occurred in a public setting or involves someone they know they might have a fear or social situations. It's hard to a victim to give trust to someone because he might false traumatic stress disorder that flashed back all the memories that may happen. The combination of psychological, social, and legal impacts can disrupt a victim's and daily life and overall well-being.
Advocacy strategy to raise awareness and promote better support for victims, including community engagement and policy recommendation. This approach examines advocacy tactics to increase understanding and encourage improved assistance for robbery victims, emphasizing community engagement that delves in frequently truth of as a property crime. It can have serious repercussions for victims. It makes use of data from the search result that were provided to provide a true grasp of in order to provide a supportive atmosphere for victims of theft. Community engagement is essential. It essential raising awareness of the negative effects of theft, encouraging compassion and advocating for double measures to stop theft and assist victims.
These existing support services develop a comprehensive support plan that addressing the need of victim of theft. A comprehensive support plan for victim must address a multifaceted need for victim, encompassing immediate crisis intervention, long-term emotional and financial recovery, and prevention strategies. Immediate response and crisis intervention. First, emergency support and resources. Establish a dedicated hotline for victims of theft, staffed by trained personnel who can provide immediate crisis intervention, emotional support, and guidance on next step. We can also give financial assistance. It offers short or long-term financial assistance to cover essential needs like food, clothing, transportation, and particularly for victims who have lost income or essential due to belongings of theft. Financial counseling. Offer financial counseling services to help victims develop a budget, manage debt, and rebuild their finances. Identity theft protection. Provide information and resources on identity theft protection services, including credit monitoring and identity theft insurance. Advocacy. Amplifying victims' voices. Advocacy plays a crucial role in ensuring that victims of theft receive the support they deserve. Advocates work tirelessly to promote victims' rights. Advocates champion legislation and policies that protect the right of victims, including access to information, restitution, and support services. Increase public awareness. Advocate raise public awareness about the impact of theft on victims, challenging societal perception, and encouraging empathy and understanding. Next was to improve law enforcement response. Advocates work to ensure that the law enforcement agency prioritize victim needs and implementation of effective responses to theft crimes. This involved advocating for training programs, improved communication protocols, and victim-centered approaches to investigation and prosecution. To conclude this, we must have a collaborative approach to justice. Victim support and advocacy are essential components of a just and compassionate society. By providing victims of theft with the resources, guidance, and empowerment they need to recover, we can help them reclaim their lives and move forward with strength and resilience. A collaborative approach involving law enforcement, victim service providers, legal advocates, and community organizations